Kim Kardashian is lending a hand to Gypsy Rose Blanchard. During the July 4th episode of The Kardashians, Kim revealed that Gypsy Rose had recently reached out to her in hopes that the Skims founder could help her get involved with prison reform. "I'm meeting her on Wednesday," Kim told her mom Kris Jenner and sisters Khloe Kardashian and Kendall Jenner. As her family expressed shock by the revelation, Kim explained of Gypsy, "She has to get her parole officer involved. It's a whole thing. So hopefully her parole officer approves." In a confessional, Kim elaborated on their upcoming meetup, saying, "Gypsy Rose Blanchard was just released from prison for being involved in the murder of her mother. She reached out to me on social media," Kim continued. "She's expressed wanting to get into prison reform, and I think that with what she's learned being in prison herself, I just think there's such an opportunity for her to use her platform in a really important way." Gypsy was charged with the killing of her mother Dee Dee in June 2015. Her then-boyfriend, Nick Gojon, was also charged with the slaying at the time. After the arrests, it was discovered that Dee Dee subjected Gypsy to unnecessary medical treatments and convinced her daughter and others that her daughter had a litany of illnesses as a child. In court, it was argued Gypsy was a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, a form of child abuse that involves a guardian exaggerating or inducing illness to gain sympathy. Gypsy pleaded guilty in 2016 and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Gojon was sentenced to life in prison without parole in 2019 following his trial conviction for first-degree murder, the Springfield News Leader, KY3 and Comb reported at the time. In December 2023, Gypsy was released from Chillicothe Correctional Center in Missouri after serving more than 8 years in prison. As for Kim, fans know that she has been on a long journey to becoming a lawyer. Since 2019, she has been vocal about her passion for law and her private schooling journey. The reality star consistently advocates for wrongfully convicted inmates or those with unfair sentences. Her first legal success came when Kim successfully campaigned for the clemency of grandmother Alice Marie Johnson, who was sentenced to life in prison for a nonviolent offense. In April 2023, she revealed that she would be willing to give up her life on camera to pursue the profession. "I would be just as happy being an attorney full-time," she said at the Time 100 Summit, adding that she hopes becoming a lawyer will be her life's most meaningful work. "I always joke with my mom, who's my manager. I say Kim K. is retiring, and I'm just going to be an attorney," she added. Though fans will have to wait until next week's episode to see what goes down during Kim and Gypsy's conversation. Gypsy previously told E! News that their meeting was really productive. "First of all, meeting Kim was a huge honor," Gypsy told the outlet in May. "She's a really sweet woman, and I really appreciate her taking the time to talk with me. We had a lot to talk about as far as prison reform goes. I know that she's done some really amazing things with prison reform, and that's really close to my heart because I've been on that side of the fence." Gypsy also noted that the two had a lot to talk about and she was blown away by how kind Kim was. "It was really eye-opening for me because you read the headlines, you think that you get a sense of who someone is," she explained of the reality star. "But meeting her, I'm like, wow, she's so down to earth. And I didn't expect that." Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. New episodes of The Kardashians drop Thursdays at 12 a.m. ET on Hulu.